Okay, so again, I'd like to welcome you all again to our Saturday morning breakfast call. It's the 27th of May, 2017. My name is Joel Broughton. I am excited to be here, of course, as always. I'm always excited to be here. Hopefully you are too. And today we're going to be talking about you and how you can set up your business and how you can set some goals and how you can really crush it with Postcard Networker and how you can really make a really good income. And at the end of the day, I just want to tell you this. It's really up to you. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to provide all the tools. I'm going to provide all the opportunity for you to be able to take advantage of it. But when it comes down to it, my success really has been about what I've done. Your success truly is going to be about what you do. And the actions that you take and the effort that you put in and what you learn and what you do to grow. So we'll talk about that a little bit today. But let's get first into just congratulating our members that are having success already, that are getting checks, that are getting matching postcards, that are definitely seeing the results of their efforts. And, you know, some of these members, I can tell you right now, have been with us for over a year and, have been consistently building their business and have been consistently on this list, basically since we started doing these training calls. They've been on the list week after week after week after week. So congratulations to Stan and David. Congratulations to Zaina, Greg, Twanzel, Jason. Congratulations to Daniel, Justine, Kent, Jorge. Congratulations to Jim and Joseph. Congratulations, Langford, Herschel, Joe, Donald, Charles, Josh. Congratulations to Sam and Robert, Jack, Hugo, David, and William. Congratulations to May and Segundo, Marianne, Jerry, Linda, Benny. Congratulations to Dolores, Mark, Roy, Veronica, Kathy, Brianna. Congratulations to Angela, Richard, Fred, Jenny, Jamil, Kim, Thomas, Manny, Colin, Nathan, Kevin, Mary, Howard, Lloyd, Moses, Lindsay. Hey, these are all people just this week, folks, getting, earning checks, earning matching postcards, and building their business really successfully. So congratulations to Caitlin as well, and Phyllis, Michael, Nicole, Gail, Darnella, George, Mike, Sharon, John, Dion, Raymond, Nicole, Wayne, Lisa, Karen, Annette, Kyle, Wolf, Lorraine, Brett, Curtis, Mark, Ed, Lisa, Ben, Anthony. Congratulations to Frank, Jason, Terrence, and Christy. And congratulations to everybody that's growing their business, that's starting to get some free members, starting to put people into the system, and having success with the Postcard Networker system. So let me give you a couple of updates, as we always do. The elite memberships, let me tell you, are selling like hotcakes. That was definitely a great decision on the part of our system and our leaders to be able to help put that together for you all, to be able to have even more success. I think it's the best offer that we've probably made in a long time in terms of value, in terms of what you get, and putting you at the top of the compensation plan. We'll talk a little bit about that again a little bit more today. But the elite memberships, definitely a lot of people taking advantage of that. And if you haven't already, I want you to take a serious look at setting that up and setting your business up with that in the correct way. The second thing I want to mention is the intro packages. So the introduction packages that we introduced with the new postcards have been going out. We don't have a huge amount of action coming back yet on them because we just started sending them out last week, I think. They started going out last week. So, but basically, what we're doing for the people that have purchased the introduction pack for $10 is we're actually sending them a copy of our book, the Postcard Dynasty book. We're also sending them basically an outline of the system. Technically, it's kind of like a sales letter, but it explains the whole system to them, explains to them how to get started, what the benefits are to them, how they generate income from home with Postcard Networker. and then it gives them an order form where they can order postcards, they can order any of the packages. It kind of, pushes them or encourages them, I guess, to go elite with the system. And that's primarily for people who don't have access to the internet so that they can still participate. We've been talking about allowing, obviously, and we've got lots of people actually that don't have internet and are participating with Postcard Networker. And it just makes it easier now with the introduction packages for you to be able to kind of see where they're at, get them going a little faster. And we are inputting all of the members requesting those packages into the system so you can see them. Before, what we would do is send out kind of an introductory package or a sales letter or something like that to those members requesting more information, and we wouldn't really put them into the system because I didn't necessarily have a way to do it. And now we kind of built that into the system within the last few weeks. So you've got, anybody who's signing up for an introduction package. Now, if they just request free information, we put them into, but you don't get any commissions, obviously, from somebody putting in, or requesting free information. Now, they don't get a copy of the book if they don't pay for it. They're just getting, all they're getting is just the letter, okay, with the offer and the explanation and stuff like that. So if you do see commissions, of course, they, paid the $10, sent that in, and to purchase the introduction package to get more information. Okay. The mail order members, like I said, you'll be able to start seeing them all in in your system. So whether they come in for free or whether they come in and pay $10, we've actually got a few other packages that we've also put together with some of the brand partners that will be released probably within the next week or two that correspond with their postcards with a couple of the different ones. They don't all have offers like that on them, but we do have a few other offers that we're kind of putting out there as well. And all this does really, folks, just so that you know, in direct mail, in mail order, really we want to generate income as we go, right? We want to kind of build our businesses, generate the leads, source the prospects. But while we're doing that sorting process, the unique thing that we can do, especially when we're doing offers through the mail or even through email, is we can offer kind of low-ticket items for people to purchase. Okay, so as they purchase those low-ticket items, you're able to recoup some of that investment or some of that advertising dollars for the business. So as we make some of those offers to those people, to give them more information, to sell them information products, to offer them our books, our courses, our audios, all that kind of stuff, you're able to kind of generate some of that income back. And you'll start to see this more and more with Postcard Networker as we continue to develop. When you first start building a new business, obviously we want to focus on our core offer, right? We want to focus on building out our core offering, which is, of course, the postcards and the network marketing business. We added the OMA program with the internet marketing. We added information products just so you'd be aware that, hey, we're going to be selling information products. We're going to be offering that to your leads, to your members. And the great thing that you guys have as a system is that there's a lot of different programs out there on the internet, and there's a lot of different businesses and stuff like that where you'll join them, and then if you want to take part in the next thing, you have to buy it and pay for it and get into it. Or if you want to offer more opportunities or things to your members, you have to go buy it, and then you can sell it to them, whether it be all interconnected or not. With Postcard Networker, what we've really done is we've created a place for you to just collect your membership, to collect your following, to collect your leads, to collect your members, to collect your downline. And then what we do for you is we monetize that downline as you're building your business. So it's really your job to build your network marketing company through that membership, through that downline that you've created, right? And we offer, through the system, we're going to offer them the link, and some of the emails will encourage them to join and to build the business. But when it comes down to it, really, it's kind of your job to build that downline, right? To build that business. My job is to continuously make more and more offerings to that group of people for you on your behalf, so that you can actually generate more and more income, more and more money from doing that initial work, right? And not having to continuously sell new things or find new things or anything like that. See, I'm going to do that for you. And you don't have to participate. You don't even have to know about it necessarily for you to be able to get paid on some of these new things. One of the interesting things is I was looking at a member's account yesterday, last night, when we were doing the members that are getting paid and stuff like that. I get a list of them all. And I was interested because actually one of the members that quit back a while ago is on the list, right? He totally quit, canceled the affiliate program, stuff like that. And the reason why is because some of his personals are still active, right? Some of his people are still active, and we're still selling to them on his behalf. And he's long gone, and he'll probably never come back. But I just find it interesting that, people that aren't even active are, still potentially being able to generate income. And we might tweak it a little bit. I'll have a look at the system to see if we're going to roll those up or what we're going to do with that. But I just find it interesting that, you can promote the business like 6 months or a year ago, generate an outline, and then, even when you're gone, you're still getting paid, you're still generating income. And that's kind of just a testament to the system that, we're just going to continue generating income for you month in, month out. And so I encourage you to obviously stick around. The last thing I want to do with the updates is just tell you about the support tickets. This has been kind of a crutch for me, probably for at least 6 months. We did, for a little while, have a company that said they were going to do it, and we kind of hired them, and it didn't really work out. And we haven't found an alternative suitable alternative since then. But I am going to work a little bit harder on fixing that. So just bear with me on the support tickets. If you have an outstanding support ticket that definitely needs attention, we'll get through them, and I apologize for the delay. But as it is right now, it's just me doing the support tickets, which really isn't a good solution. So we are going to, one of these days, get that just completely resolved once and for all with regular customer support. I've got a couple of ideas of how to just get that done, but I tend to spend my time generating new sales for you guys and putting together systems and doing training and all that kind of stuff. So we'll definitely get on that. But just so that you know, if you got any members screaming at you, just let me know and we can take care of any major issues. Most of the support tickets I find a lot of the times are just, hey, little questions or things like that have already been addressed. But it does take a long time to go through duplicate and triplicate support tickets. So we will get that done very soon so that we don't have to continue talking about it. All right, so let's talk about a little bit more. And I started actually getting into this during the updates. I started talking already about what I wanted to talk about today, but let's talk about it in more depth. I want to talk about your Postcard Networker Toolkit, what you have available to you, and then I want to talk about setting some goals with what we have available and what the system really is and what it can do for you. So from a kind of 30,000 foot view, like a bigger picture, if we step back and we look at what we have available, there's really like three big things that I want you to focus on, or that I want you to know about, or that I want you to understand. The first thing is the income streams, okay, how you make money. The second is the advertising, and the third is the training, okay? because when you put a system together, when you put a business together, or when you're looking at something, really to me, those are like, how am I going to make money? How am I going to advertise or promote it? And how am I going to learn? Right? Those are kind of the three big things that you need. And there's a lot of businesses out there that I find that lack one or more of those pieces of the puzzle, right? And as we build our business, I've been in different network marketing companies, and I've been in different systems before, and I've talked to different leaders where their training is just spectacular, but they really fall down on the way to promote, right? Like, so you go on there and they rah, 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 and everybody gets excited to follow the leader, but they don't tell anybody what to do, how to do it. They don't really give them an advertising platform or anything to do to be able to generate leads, or to be able to generate traffic, or to be able to build a business. Same goes, there's some systems out there that offer, good ways to build a business, but they'll never talk to you, right? They'll never do any kind of training or really teach you how to do it, which again creates a problem because you're kind of sitting there left on your own to figure it out. And one of the things that I think, even over the last year, I've really recognized more so than I did before, is that sometimes I think in network marketing and internet marketing, we as a group that are doing this full time already, we forget that the majority of people are doing this in their part-time, spare time hours. And, as a group, we probably get a little bit frustrated sometimes that people aren't, our downlines or our members aren't up to speed as quickly as we feel they should be. Now, some people that are part-time are highly committed and will spend hours and hours and hours going through the training and listening to it and attending live and, digging through all the materials. But for the average person, I don't think that's the case. I think the case is more, I'm really going to try it, and hopefully it works out, which, as we build our Postcard Networker system together and as we continue to grow, I think we need to recognize that we have a major advantage over, I would say, almost every single other marketing system out there, because at the end of the day, the average person that joins our business can get started and just start mailing postcards, okay? And they can get success by just mailing postcards, okay? So as we develop, as we build out the rest of our system, and as we kind of do all the training and all that kind of stuff, nobody really will get left behind, because at the, when they come into the business, they can get active immediately. They don't need to learn. They don't need to necessarily come on all the training calls. They don't need to, that's kind of an extra. That's kind of a bonus for people that really want to take their business to the next level and spend more time. Okay, does that make sense? So as we build out our business and as we continue to grow, I feel like we have such a much bigger advantage. Now, there's some other postcard systems out there that say, okay, you could just mail postcards with us too, but they don't have any of the rest of what we have. They don't have the back office. They don't have all the tracking. They don't give you real-time stats on your commissions. They don't give you names and phone numbers and email addresses of your members. They don't give you any of that. So you end up, potentially in one of those businesses mailing their postcards, and you're never sure what's going on. You're never sure, if you're making money or if there's people coming in or any of that. And, when we first started, we were like that too. But many of these companies have been around for years and they haven't progressed, right? They're still doing the same thing they were doing years and years ago, whereas we're obviously progressing and building and making full use of the technology to be able to allow you to have full control and full visibility of your business, which I think is really good. So with the system, and again, I just want you to sit back and think about this. The 4 income streams is a very, very simple way to, I guess, keep everything within the same system. One of the things we used to do back probably 8 or 10 years ago is we would send people to several different affiliate programs outside companies, right? to be able to build multiple income streams. Now, it has that idea has its benefits and its drawbacks. The benefits are, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, right? So you're able to generate income with a couple of different systems or a couple of different companies. The major drawback, I guess, or the couple of major drawbacks are, one, you'd have to definitely spend money with all those companies. So the dollar amount started to get up a little bit on the monthly fees when, you're kind of joining this and you're joining that and you got to pay fees for that. And, you end up with, basically 4 payments going to 4 different companies or 5 different companies or 6 different companies. And if you drop any of the payments, then obviously, you're not able to generate a check from that company. So that's kind of drawback number one. The second drawback we found was that we had no control over that company. We had no control over if they were going to make it or not, if they were going to close down. We actually had a couple of those different companies actually close down completely. Like, I don't know if they went bankrupt or the owner just decided to sell it or if they decided just to stop running the company, but we probably had at least 2 or 3 companies during that time just completely shut down, which wasn't spectacular for us because we had built a big downline in that system. We were getting paid, and then poof, they were gone right overnight. So now with Postcard Networker, what we've really done is we've streamlined it to a point where literally 3 of the income streams are all built into the system, which you don't necessarily need to subscribe to several different things. Like the OMA program, for instance, you don't need to be in the OMA program to get paid on the OMA program, right? You don't need to necessarily subscribe to it to get paid on it. You subscribe to it if you want to use it, right? Same thing with an intro pack, right? You don't have to go buy an intro pack before you get paid on your intro packs. You don't have to buy the brand partnership before you get paid on the brand partnership, okay? You just have to qualify for whatever, level of commissions that you want through our system to be able to get paid on it, okay? So you don't have to buy everything that we come out with, and that's a bit of an issue when you're joining all these different affiliate programs or you're selling different stuff, is being able to join them. And then, of course, the network marketing company is really the only other kind of payment that you need to make, your auto ship or whatever from your network marketing company to be able to sell their products and services, which makes it really easy, right? You join Postcard Networker, you have all the different income streams built in for you already. You qualify for the level of commission that you want, and then you join your network marketing company and you put in that link and you're done. And as we grow out the system bigger and bigger, like I was saying, we're going to continually offer more things like the intro packs. We've got one of our brand partners actually wrote a book even, I don't want to say similar to Postcard Dynasty, but basically his story, his ideas, his kind of, how to build a business successfully with postcards, basically, is the thing, and his take on it, and some different marketing ideas, and I mean, it's really good. I read it. He shared a kind of a pre-published copy with me so that I could get a sneak peek at it, which is really exciting. But that's going to be as part of almost like another introductory package that we're using through the postcards that I'm developing with him that you guys definitely are be able to use. Now the commissions, the cool thing is on those intro packs are a little bit higher. The entry point for the new members is a little bit higher. What they get is going to be higher. Okay, so as we build out more and more of these things, the cool thing is you can still just send postcards, right? You don't have to worry about building out all these offers and building out all these, different things. You don't have to purchase his book if you don't want to. Of course, I'd recommend it, but you don't have to ever read it, and you can still get the benefit through the systems, okay? The concept is let's just, do the advertising, right? And that's really where it comes down to, and we'll talk about that. I mean, we've made the advertising available to you through the postcards, and we'll have several different versions within the next couple of weeks that you can choose from, which again is like dead simple. Like it's the easiest thing. Just send postcards, right? And sometimes we'd like our businesses to grow a little bit faster, right, with the postcards. But really, if you think about it, what is a postcard doing? It's just going out there and fishing, right? When I go fishing with my uncle or some of our family, I get pretty impatient too, right? They're sitting there, they could sit there for hours and hours and hours because they're used to it. They know that if they sit there for hours and hours and hours, eventually they'll catch some fish, right? And I'm sitting there going, can we just, like, half an hour in, I'm already getting impatient, right? Like, why aren't the fish biting? How can, we use the right lure? Should we change our lure? Like, I'm that guy that's getting all antsy about, because I want to catch something. Well, it's almost the same thing in postcard marketing. It's like, you might be sitting there going, well, should we change our postcard? Should we change our offer? Should we change our website? Should we change this? Should we change that? But really, you just have to sit out there on the boat and let the fish come to you, right? You just have to send the postcards out and let them bite, right? Let the prospects bite. And it's not going to be right until it's right at the end of the day. If we want to speed up the process, we can do active things like online marketing. You can do phone calls to your members. You can do phone calls to leads. You can, there's other ways to bring people in, right? Jump off the boat into the water and go chase the fish around, all right? I don't see a lot of fishermen doing that, right? Most of them just put the line in the water and wait for the fish to come to them, which is kind of like the postcard. But hey, if you want to jump out of the boat and go chase the fish around, which is kind of like cold calling, right? I can give you a list of leads and you can call 100 people a day. Not a spectacular way to spend your time, right, or energy. You're going to get a lot of negativity and a lot of pushback from people, right? But it's another way to do it, right? It's another way to build your business. The OMA program. Doing online marketing and doing YouTube marketing is highly effective because, again, you're putting the videos out there, you're putting your brand out there, you're putting your name out there, and you're waiting for people to come to you, okay? The 30-day success guide that we've started, you've got 7 days there so far. Day 8 through 30 will be published soon, and it'll be just simple ways, just like the first 7 days that we've put out there. Very simple ways for you to be able to generate some more action and some more activity by doing advertising, okay? And finally, with Postcard Networker, you've got the Saturday morning breakfast calls. Did you know that you've also got the Postcard Networker YouTube training? Okay. Did you also know that if you go to YouTube, okay, and type in Postcard Networker, you can find our corporate page for Postcard Networker. You can also find all the OMA channels or all of the Postcard Networker channels of all the members using the OMA program. We publish videos. We've probably published over 150, almost 200 videos probably now. I'm not sure what the total number is right now off the top of my head, but there's hundreds of videos in there that you can watch and learn, okay, that you can, pick up different things that you can listen to. We've got trainings all the way from like 5-minute short little trainings all the way up to like 30, 45, 50-minute training. On, different stuff, different ideas, advertising, mindset, positive, motivation, how to build your business, how to have success. Really, and some people are like, oh, I don't have time for that, or I'm so busy. Well, I kind of look at it like either you're going to make a commitment or you're not. To me, and again, take it for what it's worth, but to me it's like you're either in or you're not. If you're going to be in, why don't you go all in? Because then you have not, you don't have that kind of, you're not wondering, right? Figure out what you want for your business. Figure out what you want for your life, and figure out if you're willing to do it or not. Think about this just on a big picture, right? Big picture. All of you on this call today, and I'm not saying you go do this, okay? I'm not even encouraging you to yet, because you probably don't have the experience and necessarily the time and the ability to do it. But all of you technically have the ability to set up your own Postcard Networker system, right? You can brand it however you want. You can build the postcards. You can go find the leads. You can build your downline. You can build, I mean, technically you would have the same opportunity I have to be able to do this. Now, I have a lot more knowledge and experience, and you know, I've got employees now, and I've got the finances to do it, and I, you know, I'm taking the risk same as everybody else that builds these systems, right? So technically, you would kind of have the opportunity to build this, right? You have the same opportunity to build something like this if you wanted to go out and build a system too, right? Now, if you're not going to build your own system, you've got to work within the parameters of what we provide, right? You've got to work within what we provide, or you find another system that suits you better, okay? And when I kind of look at it, I kind of say, well, you should really be learning how to use the system, how to build your business within Postcard Networker the way that the top people are doing it, okay? The way that, you know, the way that other people are doing it. So here's how the top people are doing it, and we're going to talk specifically about setting some goals for yourself over the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and really what you should be doing. So the number one thing really to me is just setting your business up properly, setting yourself up for success, okay? Setting yourself up to be able to build the business, okay? And to me, the elite membership is the easiest, best way to go, okay? When we first started, we had our gold membership, and we kind of transitioned through a couple different offers, and really we've got the elite membership, which is kind of the end goal of what we've been trying to accomplish, I guess, right? We've been trying to say, listen, really, people, listen, you need to be consistently mailing postcards, right? You need to be consistent. If you want to have a big mail order business, a big postcard marketing business, a big network marketing business, you need consistency. And the primary way to be consistent is, you know, with the elite membership, right? You're going to get your postcards every month. They're going to be mailed to you. You're going to be placed at the top of the compensation in Postcard Networker, okay? So you get paid on 5 levels. But here's the trick. Here's the key. And this is what 99% of people totally miss, okay? And you can either believe me or you don't have to believe me, but this is just the way it works, okay? This is just one of those things in our industry, in network marketing, that I've experienced and I've observed, and I just know it's true. Your team will follow the leader. Your team is going to do what you do, period. Okay? Your team will follow in the culture that you create. Okay? Now this is kind of a hard thing for some people to take, and they don't like it, right? Some of your team members will bypass you and come right to me, okay? Which is an anomaly. All right? Some of them will come on all our training calls, and no matter what you do, they'll set themselves up properly. They'll, you know, work hard. They'll do that. But most of your team will follow you. They'll follow your lead. They'll take their cues from their sponsor. Okay? If their sponsor's complaining, they'll complain. If their sponsor doesn't attend any of the training calls, they won't think that they're important, and they won't attend the training calls. If their sponsor isn't an elite member, they won't think it's important, because listen, they hear you talking. They're watching you. All right? Have you ever heard the concept of social proof? Have you ever heard anybody talk about social proof? Right? All that means is that you know testimonials, and people are watching what other people are doing. Are there other people having success? Well, the person they're watching the most is their sponsor. Whoever's in the business, they're looking at you. If you're not on any of the calls and you say, well, I just don't have time, I'm busy, it's not important, guess what? Your team, your entire team is going to be infected with, it's just not that important. I'm too busy, right? They're going to think it's okay to be too busy to build their business. They're going to think it's okay to just skip the training calls. They're going to think it's okay to complain about it. They're going to think it's okay to talk negatively, okay? Same thing goes if you're super positive and you're super pumped about the business and you talk to your team about it. And maybe you have a team call once a week and you invite them all on and you tell them how awesome it is and you tell them about the elite membership and you tell them that that's what you're doing and you show them by example how to have success. And every time you talk to them or every time you get on a Saturday morning breakfast call, you are positive and motivated and talking positively into the system, okay? Or you can complain to your team, or you can complain to us, or you can complain to somebody that nobody answered your support ticket, or nobody picked up the phone, or you just didn't get the results you thought you should have gotten, okay? Guess what? If you feel like you're not getting the results that you should have gotten, then it's somebody else's, like you're blaming somebody else for that. Go ahead and do that, but then your team is going to do that too. Right? Your team is going to blame somebody else for their problems. To me, you know, great. I provide the postcards, I provide the system, I provide the leads. I get it, right? But I'm still saying, listen, you have to be positive. You have to be signed up with the elite program, with the elite membership. You have to be patient. You have to be patient enough. I don't know when the top leaders are coming either. I don't know when, you know, the superstar is going to join the business. I don't know. I just send out my postcards too, like everybody else. There's not some magical lead source that I use that nobody else knows about. I provide the same leads to everybody in the system that I use. I provide the same postcards. I provide the same replicated websites. I provide the same training every week. There's no magic pill. The difference is that I am so positive. I am so motivated. I'm going to work through. And you know what? Whether people come with me or not, I'm going to keep doing it no matter what. If the entire Postcard Network or system and family and team, if every single member quit tomorrow, guess what I would do? I would go enroll some more. I would keep sending the postcards. I would keep building bigger and new people. I would just build with new people. There's people that have come and gone. There's leaders, top leaders that I thought, wow, we're going to build this together and this is exciting and let's go. 3 months later, they're gone. I mean, in a way, I couldn't believe it. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Where are they going? Like, what are they? I thought we were doing this together. But what do? Okay, no problem. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep building it. Their loss, not my loss, right? It truly is their loss, not my loss. And you got to start thinking the same way with your prospects and with your team. It's like, you're doing this. You're succeeding. You're getting there. You're building your full-time income no matter what. And as we grow the business together, as we build this system, as we improve it, as we make it better every single day, you're going to reap the benefits. You're going to reap the rewards of that. Okay, does that make sense? So every single day you can have a positive or negative attitude towards your business, towards Postcard Network, or towards your network marketing company. But I'll tell you what, the more positive you are, the more you're going to draw other positive people out. The more you put out the, kind of those vibes, you're going to get more back. I find that, especially with my wife, Kristen, like, she is such a positive, bright, happy, joyful person. She totally attracts people that want to be around her and want to, they want that joy. They want that smile. They want to be happy. Like crazy. She just attracts, people like crazy. And guess who she repels? The negative people. They can't even stand it. Like they when she's around, like certain types of people just like their skin crawls. And it's not because of anything she's doing. It's just that they're like more attracted to the negativity and the little, talk about everybody and we got to do this. And to me, it's good. I would rather polarize people like that, right? I would rather just attract all the good and happy and joyful people, and all the people that want to be negative and want to kind of like, talk behind other people's backs and, complain. They can just go do that somewhere else. I would rather just get rid of those kind of people right away. So you are going to, as you build your business full of people like you. Just the way it is. So the number one thing you need to do is set up your elite membership. You need to talk about the elite membership with your members. Okay, that's part of getting set up properly. Set it up, talk about it with your members, and they'll follow you. Okay. The second thing, now some of you are going to like this, some of you are not. The OMA program. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it's completely optional. However, it is a huge opportunity for you to take a step in the right direction. It's a huge opportunity for you to learn something new, for those of you that are a little scared of the internet. Okay, it's a huge opportunity for you to set yourself up for your future. Okay, not only are you going to be doing online advertising, but you are going to be starting to brand yourself personally. Okay, I had a complaint from somebody the other day that said, Joel, you're on all the postcards. It's just you or you and your wife on all the postcards. Yeah, no kidding, because I'm branding myself, right? I want to get my name out there so that when people come to these Saturday morning breakfast calls, I can sell them for you, okay? I'm the personality on the calls. I'm the personality on the videos. I'm the personality on the cards. If I didn't put myself on the cards, they wouldn't know who I am. So when they come into the system and I say, hey, you guys should all sign up for the elite membership, they're going to be like, who's this guy? Like they need to connect with a personality. They need to connect with a person, right? So of course I'm going to put myself on the cards. Now, if you were willing to go on the cards, if everybody is willing to go on the cards, would that be more effective, less effective? Well, from a perspective of you branding yourself, it would be more effective. But then you would have to get on the call, or you would have to call those people, or they would have to follow you, right? They would have to want to build the business directly with you. You'd have to pick up the phone. You'd have to do a training call. You'd have to do all these kinds of things, okay? With the OMA program, we're just going to ease you into it, okay? So you don't have to, necessarily be the leader immediately. You don't have to be the top person. You don't have to be the system owner. You don't have to be doing all the training calls. I'm going to slowly start easing you into your personal branding with the OMA program. Okay, that's the whole point of it. I'm still on the training calls so that as they come through to the Postcard Networker system, they're still going to be technically following me, right? So that I can offer them the elite program, the OMA. I can offer them how to build their business. They're following us as a team. They're following me as a leader, right? So I can sell them for you. Okay, does that make sense? So if you were going to start doing all your own personal branding and all your own personal videos, you'd have the kind of that sales power, that leadership power, right, over your prospects. Okay, I don't want to say that and then kind of like, oh, you're going to get them or anything. I'm just saying, listen, it's just influence. They're going to follow the influencer, right? So with the OMA program, what we're doing is we're just dipping your toe in the water. All right, we're putting your picture out there. We're putting your name out there. We're attaching it to a brand that's already successful. We're attaching it to training that we create for you. But we're starting to allow you to start kind of, spreading your wings a little bit. And one of these days, you're just going to fly, okay? I know some people make their own videos now that started with the OMA program. And before, they told me that they could never possibly ever make a video. They're so scared to do it, and then when they got into the OMA program, they got the confidence to be able to do it. There's actually a few people that it's kind of funny. It's almost, I almost think it's like, it's like a positive negative. Like we taught them through the OMA program how to do it, and then they went and they're not even promoting Postcard Networker anymore. They're making videos for other stuff. That's okay. Okay, I don't have any hard feelings. But I help them, right? We help them get out of that box and be the leader, right? And start making their own videos, okay? I'm not saying I want you to go make your own videos and then take off and go build something else. I'm just saying, listen, at some point, it's important if you're going to be a full-time network marketer, if you're going to be a full-time internet marketer or postcard marketer, at some point it's good for you to start branding yourself, your own personality, your own picture, your own name. Here's the other thing that when you start doing your own personal branding that's going to happen. No matter what business you choose to build, no matter what business you're in, no matter what network marketing company, what product, no matter what you decide to sell or offer, your name goes with you, right? Your brand, your picture, yourself, because you're not going to change your personal name. You're not going to change your picture, what you look like, right? You're always going to be the person. So if you start branding yourself now, 5 years from now, your business might be completely transformed. But your name and your picture and your branding, your leadership is still going to be there. Like, you're still going to be the person people are following. Okay, does that make sense? So, the OMA program, I want you to just dig into it. Okay, it's really, in the big picture, it's really not that expensive. $50 a month. It's more of a nominal fee that we use, obviously, to help generate income for building the business. I could give everything away for free. Well, I can't give the postcards and stuff away for free, but like the OMA program, technically we could probably give it away for free, but it doesn't make sense because it has so much value, right? It doesn't really make sense to just give it away, but I want you guys to use it. Like, I seriously want you to get in there and start using it, not because we want to make $50. Okay, that's not why. The reason why I want you to use the OMA program is because I truly believe that my business significantly took off when I started putting myself and my brand and my name and my picture out there more than I did before. Okay, and let me tell you a short story, and then we'll go into number 3. Back in 2005. Back in 2005. We started an online system, okay? And I basically, back then, the online systems weren't really huge. I mean, they were popular, but not like they are today. There wasn't as many people doing them. There wasn't as many people really understanding kind of funded sponsoring and how to, sell stuff and generate money. So I set up just a little website. I actually bought the software that replicated the pages. That's all it did. It didn't really do anything other than just give people an affiliate link. And I put my name and my picture and a little audio on there. And we put that out there, and I didn't think it was even really working. But we went back and we had several thousand members that had joined it within probably about 2 months. And I kind of couldn't believe it. It was a little bit kind of wild to me. Like, how did that even happen? Like, all I did was promote it a little bit, send some emails, and then everybody else promoted it too. And it wasn't even a business at that point. It was just a website, just a replicated website. But from that day forward, we continued to promote our name and our picture and our brand and our leadership. And really, when it came down to it, that's been, I think, the primary reason for my success over the years. Okay. Now, secondary reasons are things like, obviously, I've learned how to talk, I've learned how to sell, I've learned how to do copywriting, I've learned how to give a pitch, I've learned how to craft offers, I've learned how to put products and services together, I've learned how to build systems, I've learned how to generate leads. So there's tons of other things that, go into a successful system or building like a postcard networker, right? Tons of things. However, the primary reason I believe that I've always been able to land on my feet, even when companies have closed, even when when we've gone our separate ways, when I've decided to promote a new product or a service or something like that, even when, it hits the fan, right? Even when things aren't going right, the primary reason why I can always land on my feet is because I've got my name and I've got my brand and people know who I am, okay? And you're not going to have people following you and knowing who you are overnight. You have to build that up. Okay? You are the only one that's going to do it. There's no incentive for Joel Broughton to go build your name and your brand and your I can teach you how to do it. I can give you the platform to do it. I can give you all the tools to do it, but you still have to do it. And I think that through the OMA program is the number one place that I would start, because you're kind of given instant credibility and you're given content and you're given the platform to be able to do that. Okay? If I just put your picture on a website, it's not going to work. I need you to start getting into, either a Facebook or getting into a YouTube or getting into somewhere, Twitter, somewhere where people can follow you socially and start seeing your name repetitively, okay, and seeing your picture repetitively. And that's really where you're going to start building your name and your following. So that's number 2. Set up your OMA program if you haven't already. Take part in it. Start using it. If you're in it and you're not using it, please use it on a daily basis. Number 3, the network marketing company. We're going to zip through this a little quicker because I'm running out of time, but actively promote. You have to actively promote your network marketing company. We're just here to build, we're here to help you build it, to provide you with leads, to provide you with your downline with leads, to provide your members with a platform to be able to get trained, with a platform to be able to generate leads and build their business. But you still have to talk about it. You still have to actively promote your network marketing company. And you need to be doing that on a daily basis. Okay? You need to either promote to your existing leads or new people on a daily basis. Okay? If you want to build a long-term income in your network marketing company, if you want to sell your products and services, you got to promote it. Okay? The other thing is plug into the training and support that they offer too. There's nothing wrong with learning from multiple leaders, multiple people, multiple systems, multiple trainers. I don't only learn from one person and take everything from one person. What I tend to do is I cast my net very broad. So I'll tend to watch and learn and pick up ideas from a lot of different people and then combine them all into my own way of building my business, right? Take the stuff that I like, discard the stuff that I don't like, put it all together and build with that. So if your network marketing company offers training and support, I would recommend that you plug into that. In addition to what we're doing, don't replace what we're doing with what they're doing. You have time, believe me, to be able to plug into more than one training system, okay? And the final thing is just consistent growth. Like, you have to be growing consistently. You have to be promoting consistently to have success. And the system is very simple that we've created. First, you get them as a free member, right? Then you try to promote them up to an elite member, right? And then, obviously, we want them in your network marketing company as well. Those are the 3 simple little things you do. They come in as a free member. We upgrade them to elite. We upgrade them to the network marketing company, okay? So that your big goal is to consistently grow 2 numbers. There's only 2 numbers you should focus on. How many elites do I have? How many people in my network marketing company? That's it, okay? And if you can focus on that, and the building step to that, or the building block to that, is just getting lots and lots and lots of free members, okay? Tons of people coming into Postcard Networker. You can gauge if your business is going to grow or not based on how many free members are coming into Postcard Networker, okay? If you only have 10 people in there or 20 people in there, you need to get more. You need to consistently grow that free number. And the only way you can grow the elite number or the number of network marketing company people is just by growing that free number. Like, how many people joined for free today? How many people joined for free this week, this month? Okay? And then just focus on the elite and the network marketing number as your gauge. And I'll tell you what, right now, the more elite people you have in your business, the bigger your check is going to be. But more importantly, the bigger your network marketing company check is going to be. Because those are committed people that are going to follow you. Those are committed people that are going to join your network marketing company and grow the business. Okay? So that's it for today, folks. I mean, really, that to me is our plan is, join as an elite, set up your OMA. What was the third one? Actively promote your network marketing company. And just focus on those 2 numbers. How many elites do I have? How many people do I have in my network marketing company? And whenever you need more, send postcards, promote online, run your Facebook ads, okay? Collect people. Just go out and expand that reach. The more positive you are, I guarantee, the more joyful you are, I guarantee that the happier you are, the more positive you are, I guarantee you will attract more people, okay? If you're just negative all the time, even if you are only negative to yourself, I guarantee you'll just end up quitting. You'll end up going and doing something else, and you'll quit that too, and you'll never make any progress in any business. You need to be positive and happy and joyful about your life and about your business, and that will truly exude out to everybody else and attract the right people. So have a great weekend, everyone. I'm excited for you. I'm super excited to continue working with you guys and continue building and making the system better. Have a great weekend. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.